My experience with Dragon Age Origins was a different one than most other games I have played. By that I mean, I couldn't finish playing the game. I know, throw your tomatoes at me if you can even get used to the controls, because dear God, they are some of the worst controls I have ever had the displeasure to use. I got about 6 or so hours into the game before I called it, so I think I definitely gave it a fair chance. With that being said, I was forced to use a mouse and keyboard, which I already despise, since it's a carpal tunnel syndrome speedrun. Granted, I already had a negative disposition against this type of gamepad, and I know the game is over a decade and a half old. However, I have played older games before, such as Oblivion or Halo 3, and I still loved those games, and how they felt. My point in bringing these games up, as vastly varied as they are, is because the age of a game doesn't affect my overall score. I could not find enjoyment in the gameplay and was continually frustrated with awkward camera angles and accidental character switches. I recognize that it's because the odds were against me, so I don't hold it too much against the game for that reason. It's a personal preference at the end of the day, so I really can't be that mad. This type of gameplay was just not something I enjoy. It doesn't mean the game itself is bad. Now you may be wondering, why the hell would I even play this game knowing I was not going to like the gameplay or gamepad method? It's because I have continually been recommended this series and I heard the story was amazing, and that it was. Yes, I did go back and watch every cutscene, saw every possible ending, and talked to my brother who's a Dragon Age veteran. The canon ending of the game, the demon baby or whatever, was most likely the route I would have picked anyways, knowing me, but I was so damn pleased and immersed within the world of Dragon Age from the very beginning. I love the atmosphere and world building, and it gave off Game of Thrones Season 1 vibes in that regard. The character dialogue choices were brilliant, and the voice acting was on point. Definitely heard a lot of familiar voices there. I also really liked how much your choices could ripple the outcome of the game, and far more impressively, it's exciting that you are able to port your save into the next game to keep continuity flowing. I wish more games nowadays did that. Although I wish I enjoyed the gameplay aspect of Dragon Age, I can definitely recognize why this game is so highly regarded, and justifiably so. I bet it was so new and exciting at the time of release, then Modern Warfare 2 came out right after, which most likely affected its popularity. Overall, my ratings are a reflection of my personal enjoyment level, and due to the aforementioned opinions, Dragon Age Origin gets a 7 out of 10.